Hello everyone, and welcome to Module 2.1, where we're going to discuss the building blocks of prompt engineering, the inputs, the outputs, and the parameters. Don't worry, they may sound technical, but you'll see that these concepts are pretty straightforward and easy to understand. So let's dive right in. First, let's talk about the inputs. Inputs are the starting point of any prompt engineering journey. They are simply the task, questions, or information that you provide to the AI, helping it understand what you want. Think of it like a conversation. You're asking the AI a question or giving it a task to perform. For example, you might input the following text. Here, the input guides the AI in understanding that you want it to translate a specific sentence from English to French. So it's essential to provide the AI with well-defined inputs in order to get the desired results. Remember, as a general rule, garbage in, garbage out. A mediocre input will probably result in a mediocre output. Keep that in mind. Next up, we have the outputs. These are the responses generated by the AI based on the input you've given. In our previous example, the output would be the translated sentence in French. Obviously, the quality of the output largely depends on the clarity and how specific the input is. Finally, let's discuss about parameters. The prompt parameters are the settings or knobs that you can tweak to customize the AI's behavior. You can think of them like dials on a stereo where you can adjust the sound settings to get the perfect sound. There are some common terms related to prompt parameters that you should get familiar with, like temperature. The temperature controls the randomness or creativity of the AI's output. Higher values will make the AI more creative, while lower values will make it more focused and deterministic. Another one is maximum tokens. Usually sets the maximum length of the AI's response. If you want shorter responses, you can reduce the max tokens value. Don't worry about using these parameters though. In most scenarios where you'll be interacting with an AI system, there are no settings in the interface itself that you can actually tweak. So basically, you're fine-tuning these parameters by the way in which you're phrasing your prompts. So it's all in the prompt. Now, let's see an example of using parameters. Here is the input. This is going to be our prompt. As you can see, the prompt contains the task and the required parameters, and everything is in plain English. Parameters, as creative as possible, limit the length to 50 words. So, by tuning the parameters, we got a creative and concise story about Whiskers the cat. Alright, now you should have a better understanding of the basic structure of a prompt, the inputs, the outputs, and parameters. In our next module, we will explore how to craft simple prompts using these fundamentals. Remember, prompt engineering, it's all about communication and experimentation. So don't be afraid to try new things and keep refining your prompts until you get the results that you're looking for. Happy prompting!